Guys, in this video of LinkedIn marketing course, I'm going to teach you how to do your brand survey on LinkedIn. Basically, I'm going to explain you the brand lift feature available on LinkedIn. And this brand lift feature is mainly for big corporates, big companies who serves in multiple countries, multiple continents. This is not for small business owner or not for small startups who only serve in a specific area or any specific city or country, right? Because the amount you need in order to do this brand survey is very huge. In the upcoming part of this video, I'll show you how to create a brand lift campaign and what is the budget you need in order to run your brand lift campaign, right? Brand lift test, you can say. So let's directly jump into the second part of this video. So guys, as you can see right now, I've logged in into my LinkedIn account. Now obviously I need to uh, click on this go for business option, and on this, after clicking on this for business option, I need to click on this advertise option so that I can uh, redirect to the campaign manager. Now here I need to select my account, let it load. Yes, I've selected my campaign manager account, and here I'll be able to see the third option which says test, right? If I click on this, and then if I click on this create test, I've already explained you about A/B testing, and then we do have brand lift test. So this is basically, if I properly explain you that what brand lift test is, it is basically a kind of a survey which you can do among your customers in your serving area, that how much favorite your brand is, how much popular your brand is, how much preferable your brand is, right? So this is kind of a survey which you can do using this brand lift test option. Right now, if I click on this brand lift option, you need to fill in all these information in order to create this campaign. So obviously first you need to enter the brand lift test name. So I'll adding MF, which is marketing fundas global test, right? And here you can add the description as well. You do have 1,000 characters limit, so you can write a brief description about your test, that I am going to test about our brand, that how familiar our customer So I've wrote a small description about this test. Then here you need to select that how many questions do you want to include in the survey. So as I told you, this is a kind of a survey, not kind of a survey, this is exactly a survey, right? Now it is asking that how much questions or how many questions you want to add into the survey. If it is one, then the minimum cumulative budget required is around $60,000. That's why I told you that this brand lift test is not for small businesses and not for the businesses who serve in specific like small area, like in a small town, small city, or any country, right? This is for the businesses who serves globally, who serves in multiple countries and in multiple continents, right? I'll show you why. Now you got one reason, that the amount you need to spend, that this is the minimum amount, right? For one question you need around $60,000, right? If I increase the question, the amount will also increase. As you can see here, if you add two questions in the survey, you need to spend at least 90K, right? $90,000. Then if you add three questions, you need to spend at least $135,000. And if you go with six questions, then around you need to spend $270,000, right? So this is too much huge. Now I'm just going with one question, and the minimum amount is showing $60,000. And if I scroll a little bit down here, you can see that the account is showing, the account which I have created, right? So from this account the brand lift test will run, and here it is showing that there are two campaigns in the account with a total of zero budget allocated. So I haven't allocated any budget to this account because this is totally a demo account, right? So that's why it is showing that you haven't allocated any budget, and we need around $60,000. So you need to allocate the budget first. So at least allocate $60,000 for to run this campaign, right? After this, here it is showing the schedule that at least basically your brand lift test will serve for 90 days starting from this. So around 90 days you need to run this campaign, right? After this, after scheduling, you have the questions like survey questions. What is the question you want to add? So brand name, whatever the brand name you have, you can add it here. Let's say I'm adding marketing fundas. This is our brand name. The language, survey language is English. You can change the language as well. You do have multiple language options over here. Then the question. So I have selected only one question. So obviously you need to select only one question over here. If you go with two questions, then you need to select two questions, right? Now the question type is like top of mind awareness, aided awareness, product consideration, employer familiarity, employer favorability, employer recommendation, brand familiarity, brand favorability. So whatever the question type you want to go with, you can go. Like I want to go with brand familiarity, right? So if I select the question type here, the questions automatically appears that how familiar are you with marketing fundas, and the survey will look like this. For 90 days, this survey will appear on LinkedIn platform and will spend around $60,000 to conduct this survey. Now the possible responses are very familiar, then somewhat familiar, then I have only heard the name, and then not at all familiar. So four options we do have, and these are the desired options, right? The two ones. And here you need to select the region, basically result settings. So first you need to select which region you should we compare for your result against, right? So which region you want to select. As I told you that all this brand lift test is for the brands who serves in multiple countries, and the reason is this because when you run this brand lift test, this will run in multiple countries, in multiple regions as well. So when you are serving in multiple countries, you can use this brand lift test. Now here you need to select the region with you want to compare the results, right? So let's say I want to compare the results with Asia, and the industry would be education. Obviously we are into education. Now once you select this last step, you just need to click on the launch button, and your campaign, this brand lift campaign, brand lift test campaign will launch. Right here you can see the preview, this brand familiarity, and only one option we do have because I have selected only one question. Right now just add the $60,000 and launch. I hope you understood the process. I hope you like the video. If you do so, you can hit the subscribe and like button. And still, if you have any question, query, or any kind of confusion, you can comment down below. I'll answer those questions in the comment section itself. Let's wrap up this video here. I'll be meeting you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.